Bitcoins and beer, bitcoins and beer. Here is Norm, he's a storm as he screams and raves and rains. Drinking beer, he is here as he spills bitcoins on his pants. Hello, it's me, Norm, again. Once again. Drinking beer. And today's beer is Sierra Nevada Tumbler. Which I thought might be a beer to explain the blockchain. For those of you that don't know what the blockchain is, the blockchain is the backbone of Bitcoin. I was going to do a whole video explaining Bitcoin. Actually, I did, but it died on my last computer. So I thought I just explain it in pieces because sometimes all at once can be kind of overwhelming. And actually, it took me quite a few weeks to get my head around the whole thing at once. So, if you have any questions about Bitcoin, please leave them down below, and I'll drink beer and try to explain it to you, because my friends and family don't want to hear about it anymore. But now I'm going to explain the blockchain, which is the backbone of Bitcoin, which I may have mentioned just a minute ago. So, the blockchain is actually what Bitcoin's all about. It was invented by this guy named Satoshi Nakamoto, which is a great name, actually. Satoshi Nakamoto. It's an open source encrypted ledger, peer-to-peer ledger, actually. That's what the blockchain is, and that's the backbone of Bitcoin. It has like this encrypted timestamp that says, okay, this happened there, and it's peer-to-peer, so it's shared throughout the whole blockchain network. Right now, the Bitcoin blockchain, not including all the altcoins, because it is open source, so any altcoin can actually, you can duplicate Bitcoin and change it however you want because it's open source, like kind of like a web browser nowadays, not before, i.e. Internet Explorer, but now you can pretty much duplicate a web browser, make it open source, just like a Bitcoin wallet. But the Bitcoin wallet actually, for most part, downloads unless it's online or references one online. It downloads the blockchain, which is I think it's about 24 gigabytes right now. And one of the big criticisms about it, this online shared ledger throughout the network, is, it's going to grow beyond its size to be downloaded and be shared peer-to-peer through personal computers, so it's going to become centralized and therefore no longer become decentralized. I believe Satoshi mentioned this on section 6 or page 6, depending on what version of the white paper you're reading. And I could be wrong. I could be off by 3 or 4 pages, at least. But he mentioned this in there, and he said, how big it should become and stuff like that. Just today, PayPal said they're going to incorporate Bitcoin into their system. Go figure. It's a fraction of the price of credit cards. Go figure. And everybody's like, and then a lot of people are saying, well, these cryptocurrencies, they might not be legal because they're not real currency. Well, what are airline miles or Starbucks gift cards or gift cards in general? Are credit cards, are they legal tender? They're not quite digital. Well, I don't know. Are they quite digital? Are they quite digital? So, it, Bitcoin is illegal. Are airline miles illegal? Are Starbucks gift cards illegal? Target gift cards for all that for all that matters. So it's just very interesting to think that about that. But okay, I'm sorry, I'm digressing. Back to the blockchain. The blockchain is a decentralized ledger. It's encrypted, so it has accounts. Your Bitcoin account, all in your blockchain, all in the blockchain. No, I was going to say not your blockchain, but it is kind of your blockchain to a certain degree. And you have a public key, which you accept Bitcoin, which anybody can send Bitcoin through their private key. And you can send Bitcoin through your private key to their public key, which is encrypted, and it's private, pseudo-private, actually. It's not really private, because if you let anybody know that your public key is going to be actually public, if you let anybody know that's yours. So it's pseudo-anonymous. It's not really anonymous. It can be anonymous if you want it to be. But, that's one of the criticisms that Bitcoin's getting, that it's not anonymous. But that's only if you want people to know your business and you want people to know your public key. But you can have multiple public keys. You can have multiple private keys. You can generate them. You can make them as wanted. But by default, it's not private and it's not secure. Just like email. Okay? You let everybody freaking know your email address. It's not going to be private, right? You let everybody know your freaking password, or your cat's name, or your girlfriend's name, or your girlfriend's birthday, whatever. Your email is not going to be private if you choose to use it as your password. That's another thing. You have to keep everything secure, because people are stupid and they use stupid things for passwords. Like, what I just said. I can't believe people still use that stuff. Birthdays, phone numbers, even lyrics to their favorite song, or their favorite poem, or even, a stanza from, a paragraph from their favorite novel. But yeah, it's crazy. It's as private.
Leave me alone.
I'm not bothering you. I'm not. You're bothering me. Come here.
Make sure I'm not on there.
Well, the blockchain is a decentralized public ledger that's shared throughout the network. It's just a ledger. And whenever you make changes to it, you have to pay a small transaction fee. But that's what the blockchain is. And it's going to be used for more than Bitcoin one day. It's going to be used for legal and other things besides legal copyrights, legal transaction. It has a timestamp and proof of stake. It has all this stuff. It's all encrypted. A lot cheaper than what we're paying now for all of this stuff. Well, thank you for listening about my rambling on. Well, it's not really a rant, it's a ramble today. But cheers. Enjoy your beer. Enjoy your Bitcoin.